Hello and welcome to another brand new vlog on my Thailand playlist. So today is the third day of my stay in Pattaya. In the morning I visited Art in Paradise. So if you haven't checked that out, I would request you to check that out. That would be the sixth video on my playlist. This one should be the seventh one. So right now I am at the underwater world in Pattaya. Now underwater world is basically a underwater aquarium. Okay, so this place boasts about a 105-meter long tunnel, okay, which takes you under the water, and you can see all the sea creatures in around you. So hopefully this place is going to be fun. And this place has an entry ticket of 400 baht per person, but if you book it online, it is really cheap. So I bought two tickets for 1100 rupees, I guess. So which is around, I guess, 400 baht, but for two people, so almost 50% discount. Okay, small correction by the way. At the beginning of the video I said that the entry fee was 400 baht. It is actually 500 baht, which I saw at the entrance. So since I booked online, I wasn't aware of the entrance price exactly. So it is 500 baht, but for us it took around 450 baht for two people. So we got a steal deal, to be honest. So yeah, if you're coming to underwater world, I would recommend booking the tickets online for sure. The names are written in Thai, which is why I'm not exactly sure which fish is which. My cousin has some idea about the fishes, so he can identify the species, but it's difficult for a non-Thai speaker or a non-Thai reader to know what kind of fish these are. This one over here is interesting. The black spot that you see, okay, that is not its eye actually. That is in fact the back side of this fish. The protruding part that you see at the front, that is its mouth, and the eye is somewhere over there. This is done to confuse its prey. So that's how evolution works in nature. So finally we are in the first tunnel. There are three tunnels like this, we're told. The first one is with small fishes. Okay, probably we will see some, I don't even know what kind of fishes these are. There is no notice board or nothing written, to be honest, as you can see, but these tunnels look quite interesting. And we are told that around 5,000 species of fish are present in this three tunnel. Each of this tunnel is about 30 to 40 meter length, The total length of all the 3 tunnels combined is 105 meters. So this is going to be a pretty long walk. Now, one of the most popular attractions of underwater world is this feeding sessions. There are 3 feeding sessions across the entire day, 1 session per tunnel. So if your timing aligns with this feeding session, you are in for a treat. Now, the next tunnel that we will be heading to is this one called the Giant of Siam. Okay. Giant of Siam is not the main attraction of this tunnel, however. The main attraction is the sharks. Okay, but these sharks are very small in size. I think this is one of the sharks. So there are a couple of sharks that we saw, but they're pretty small in size. Now we are at the 3rd zone. Okay, this is the zone for the stingrays. Okay, unfortunately there are not much stingray. I think there are just 2 or 3. Rest of them are just normal fishes over here. Okay, so we are at the end of the 3rd tunnel, and over here I can see the feeding times of this tunnels. There are 2 shifts, one in the morning and one in the evening, and these are the zone names. The first zone is the coral reef zone, the second one is the open ocean, and the third one is the Giant of Siam. Okay, so we are outside the tunnel now, and over here there are quite a few reptile species. You have snakes, you have some bearded dragons. This is the bearded dragon. Let me find it out for you. Yep, there it is. There are some iguanas, there are some frogs, there is a tortoise over here, and I don't know even half the species, to be honest. So that was all about it from Underwater World Pattaya. If you're at this place, you have to spend at least 2 to 3 hours. It might take even more. But anyway, the next destination for today is Terminal 21 Mall. This is also going to be the last destination for today before we head back. Now, the unique thing about this mall is that it is not just a mall, but it is designed in the form of an actual airport. You can see the aircrafts, at the outside, but the inside is actually constructed like an actual terminal. Let me show you how this place looks like. But let's give you a brief glance of how the outside looks like. So each floor at Terminal 21 is dedicated to a city. The first floor is dedicated to Paris. Okay. The second floor is dedicated to London. The third floor is dedicated to Rome. Okay. The fourth floor is dedicated to Tokyo. And the fifth floor is dedicated to San Francisco. Now, in the first floor, since it is dedicated to Paris, you have the Eiffel Tower. The second floor that we are heading to is dedicated to London, and that is why you have some of the popular iconic landmarks from London. Also, you have the Royal Guards placed over here. The third floor, which is dedicated to Italy, that has the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The fourth floor, which is dedicated to Japan, Tokyo, that has some sumo wrestlers and has some cherry blossom trees as well. The fifth floor, which is the top one, that one's dedicated to San Francisco, and it has a replica of the Oscar, the famous Hollywood sign, and the star, the Walk of Fame street as well. So that is San Francisco at the top floor. Then you have Tokyo on the fourth floor. You have Italy in the third floor, which is dedicated to Rome. Second floor is London, and the ground floor, which is the first floor basically, is dedicated to Paris. And this one is the one that is dedicated to Japan. Now, I found this one to be the most scenic floor with all the cherry blossom trees. The upper floor is also quite interesting. You had a huge crowd over here because everyone wants to get a picture clicked in front of the Hollywood sign. So that was all about it from Pattaya. Tomorrow we will be heading back to Bangkok, and that will be another vlog. Till then, thank you for watching.